think we're live now. Hey everybody, are we live? Have we been talking to the camera like crazy people for the last 2 minutes? So it's Christine from the Plant Life Canada and my dad Mark is here again, and we're going to make a really awesome recipe. So hopefully the camera angle is all good. We're doing sort of a dual camera angle here. Hopefully everyone can see it. And we're making a really cool recipe that I came across on like an Instagram video, and I was like, oh my god, we totally have to make that. I wanted to keep it a surprise, but it's better just to tell it and then you guys can see the reveal later because they're cooking in the oven right now. So we are making, where's the secret ingredient? Pasta pizza pops. So I know that doesn't make sense right now, but we're going to show you how to put them together. And we're going to need a few ingredients. So you need this type of pasta, which is penne. Hopefully you guys can see that on the camera, because it's going to give us a good surface to make our little mini pizzas on. And then we have some toppings. So you can see here we've got some sweet pepper. We just did orange. We've got red onion. I've got olives, which are just for my partner Frank. I don't like olives. Do you like olives?
I love olives.
There you go. And then we have some Eve's vegan salami that I cut up. But Eve's also sells actual pepperoni. We could cut that up as well. Or you could just have veggies on it. And then we have some shredded cheese. And this time I have the Daya shredded cheese. Daya. And one secret thing, because I think vegan cheese is like a controversial topic. I'll show you this in the camera. But Daya cheese, the pre-shredded ones, I don't like at all because I think they're coated in something. And then it has like a weird flavor. So I always buy the blocks of Daya if I have to and shred it, but there's so many vegan cheeses out there that you can pick whatever you like. Farm Boy has their own cheese. PC's carrying a lot of cheese. So that's our ingredients, and we have some just regular pizza sauce.
Yeah.
So ready to assemble it?
You bet.
Okay. So the other thing you'll need is some wooden skewers. And most people will soak these, but we're not really going to cook it long enough, so we're just going to use them dry. And you'll also need to get a cookie tray prepared, so you can see that in the camera down there. And so I've got parchment paper, but I was still kind of worried about things sticking to the tray, so I'm actually just going to use a tiny bit of olive oil too. Yeah, go ahead. So what we're going to do, let me show you. I'm going to demonstrate. So you got your stick there, and you can just thread your pasta on it. You don't have to go all the way, so you want to be able to eat this thing.
Okay.
So then you just keep putting it on.
I got it.
We'll make a few. You think you got it? So what's your favorite vegan cheese?
I forget.
Yourself.
Trying to remember those cheese slices that are in that.
The Violife?
Violife.
Violife cheese. So that's one of the ones we buy almost weekly is Violife. They have really good flavors.
Yeah.
And I find the
toasted cheese sandwiches.
There you go. And I like the Farm Boy line. So Farm Boy came out. I know Farm Boy is not everywhere.
Yes, I tried that.
Yeah, but they have like Swiss cheese slices. They have provolone. They have cheddar. They have little. They have a feta cheese. They have cheese curds for poutine. So Farm Boy is really showing their stuff. So you can see there on the other view of the camera, you don't want to go all the way to the top, but you want a nice, decent sized surface. And I'm checking the chat. Oh, Trudy thought you were gonna actually be George Clooney, but it's not. It's just my dad. We can't really see the chat too much, but let's see how we did here. Let's show everybody down here. So you do that, and then you want to place them sort of next to each other. We'll do one more each. And I would stick with the penne pasta because it's thicker. And one thing when you're preparing the pasta that's really important to remember is to cook it al dente, because you're going to cook it some more when we put these together. And then you want to rinse the pasta really, really well when it comes out of the pot. Otherwise, it'll all stick together. So just make sure you do those two things, and then
put some oil on it, maybe.
You could put oil on it, but if you're trying to avoid too much oil, if you just rinse it right away, all the starchy water will come off of it, and it'll be just fine. So I keep holding my I keep holding my pasta stick up too high and you guys can't see.
Grapeseed oil.
Grapeseed oil, yeah. Yeah, if you want to put oil to keep it from sticking, that works too.
Enough?
Yeah, I'm going to put that one down there. Okay.
Is that enough?
Yeah.
Okay.
So everyone can see down on the camera here. You want to stick them as close together, and then we want to put some pizza sauce over each one. So I'll do a few, and then you can do one. So you're just putting, this is going to be so good. And actually, I can smell the ones in the oven, so I'm going to check them while you put pizza sauce on there. Don't move the cooking tray.
I can just imagine what my sister is thinking.
I don't know. My Aunt Trudy's watching. Actually, I would love to have both my aunt and my dad here, and then I could just direct them and be off camera. How about that?
That'll be good.
We'll see when Trudy can come up. So you got all the pizza sauce on?
Yeah. I don't know if I have enough.
Yeah, looks good. We can make some more after too.
Sure, they're all covered.
Yeah. So you just want to layer the pizza sauce on, you know, however much you prefer, and make sure they're kind of close together so that stuff doesn't run over the side. But you don't want to try to make this a whole pizza because stuff will just fall through the sides anyway.
Okay, garlic powder.
Yep, garlic powder would be good, or fresh garlic if you want to sprinkle that on. So now we can just do our toppings if you want. Got it. Put a little bit of onion. Leave one without olives.
You are the funniest.
I don't like olives at all.
They are the best.
Frank loves them. When we went to Italy, I had really good like fresh olives with a bunch of other stuff like on a plate or whatever, and that was really good, but other than that I don't like to eat them. And I think the jarred ones are probably obviously not as delicious as fresh ones.
No.
So, all right. Got it?
Here's it all.
Everything covered. And then now and this is another controversial thing with pizza, so let me know in the comments and I'll check them later. Do you put the toppings on and then the cheese, or the cheese and then the toppings? Because I find that's a divisive topic. I always put the toppings first so that the cheese will melt over top.
Keeps them
together.
together.
Is that what you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know that a lot of pizza places do the opposite.
It's the opposite. But on this, all the toppings may fall off.
Yeah, so you have to stick. I'm sure it's going to be messy.
Because vegan cheese doesn't melt the same way.
Yeah.
It's not as sticky so if the toppings are on top of the cheese,
it'll just go right off. I think it'll fall off anyway, but so I'll put some cheese on. But that's right, like most vegan cheeses won't have that stretchy stuff once you cook it. Depends on how you cook it. If I really wanted it to be melty and I was trying to like make it actually melty, I would cover it. If you cover the cheese like with some tin foil, you might get that stretchiness. But there was a cheese that I got recently. Oh, I wish I could remember it. And it got super stretchy. I can't remember the name of them. So,
more cheese.
How's the chat? Do you want more cheese?
More cheese.
Let's do tons of cheese. So you put as much cheese as you want. More cheese if your dad is growling at you. And then there you go. So you have your little pizza pops. And I put these, we're going to show the testers in a second. So I put them just on broil and just watch them. So that should heat everything through. But if you're worried about stuff not being heated all the way through, you can eat it raw. But if you want it warm for yourself to cook, then I would bake it for longer at maybe 350, 400. And then you'll get a little bit of a different texture. And then you'll make sure that everything heats all the way through. But we're going to switcheroo these ones. And this pan will be hot, so don't touch it right away. And then, I didn't put enough cheese on these ones.
Should soak them.
And then, yeah, so you can see they're getting a bit brown. I did soak these ones. So hopefully the pan is a bit hot. Everyone can see that in the camera. I'm forgetting my camera angles.
Not enough cheese.
Not enough cheese. Classic mistake. We can put more on. Maybe it'll melt. Here. Fresh cheese and cooked cheese.
Some fresh basil and
oh yeah, that would be really good actually. Yeah, actually, even if you just did the pizza sauce and cheese and then fresh basil, I would totally eat that too. So she cheesed out on the cheese, someone said. since you're not there to make stupid jokes in the chat,
Yes, somebody's taking.
somebody is taking your role. So let's see how hot these are. It feels okay. Do you want me to try first so you don't burn yourself? So now you have, I'll show you on the camera, a beautiful pizza pasta popsicle. I don't know, you think of a name. Okay, let's try it. Not too hot.
Pasta skewers.
Pasta skewer. The sauce is a little hot when you bite into it. Okay.
No.
On fork. I'm gonna taste test it with a toothpick. It's pretty good, and then you can just sort of bite away at them. You can take them off the skewer and eat it with a fork.
Yeah, they are good.
So, let me know in the comments if you'll try this. Good? Taste test approved?
Yeah.
So this was a really quick video, but again, I saw that on TikTok and I thought it would be so cool. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, if you like my special guests, let me know in the chats. I'll make them come every week. And then please like this video, share it if you like the recipe. Maybe I'll be ahead of the curve after seeing it on my Instagram videos. And if you have time to stick around, please watch another video so that YouTube knows that you think my channel is cool. But that's it.
Cool.
It is cool. My channel's cool. I forgot what I was going to say. So enjoy this video, eat some vegan food, and have a good week. Bye. Now we're awkwardly going to shut off the camera. Bye.
Excellent.